Army, prepare your tissues because today's story is going to make you incredibly proud and emotional at the same time. We always knew Jimin was an angel, right? But what if I told you that his entire family shares the same golden heart? That kindness, generosity, and compassion literally runs in the Park family's blood? Today, I'm going to share with you an extraordinary story about how Jimin, his father, and his younger brother just made history in South Korea's philanthropic world. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why fans worldwide are saying be a good human, be like Jimin. So hit that subscribe button, because this is the kind of positive news we all need to hear. Okay Army, let's start with the basics. What exactly is the Green Noble Club? The Green Noble Club is part of Child Fund Korea's Green Umbrella Children's Foundation, one of Korea's most respected child welfare organizations. This club was established in 2017, and it's not just any donor club. To become a member, you need to donate at least 100 million won. That's approximately $72,000 or about 1 billion rupiah. We're talking serious, life-changing amounts of money here. The purpose? To create a culture of large-scale philanthropy in Korea. To inspire wealthy individuals and celebrities to use their influence and resources to help children in desperate need. In just 8 years since its founding, the club has grown to 548 members. These are people who have donated massive sums to support underprivileged children, improve living conditions, fund education, and provide medical care. Other celebrity members include TVXQ's Changmin, BTS's J-Hope, actress Kim Yoo-young, and actor Son Il-guk. So we're talking about Korea's most generous and compassionate public figures. But here's what makes September 2025 so special. For the first time in the club's history, an entire family, a father and both his sons, have all become members. And that family? The Park family. Jimin's family. Let's talk about Jimin's incredible journey as a philanthropist, because Army, this didn't start recently. Jimin joined the Green Noble Club back in October 2021 on his 26th birthday. He donated 100 million won with very specific, heartfelt purposes. His donation was designated to help young people in Busan, his hometown, who were preparing to live independently. Many of these youth were aging out of the foster care system and desperately needed support to start their adult lives. The timing was also critical because this was during the COVID-19 pandemic. So many families with children were struggling financially. Jobs were lost, businesses closed, and children were suffering. Jimin's donation helped these families survive one of the darkest periods in recent history. Additionally, his funds went toward improving housing conditions for children living in poor, unsafe environments. We're talking about kids who didn't have proper shelter, heating, or sanitation. Jimin's money literally gave them safer, healthier homes. But what happened next is what truly shows the impact of Jimin's generosity. His 2021 donation to the Together Green Future project created tangible, beautiful results. Young people who received his support went on to pursue careers as cafe owners, hairstylists, and nursing assistants. Can you imagine? These are young people who might have given up on their dreams, who might have ended up homeless or in dangerous situations. Instead, because of Jimin's kindness, they now have professions, dignity, and hope for the future. And it didn't stop there. Jimin's public involvement inspired several corporations to also sponsor the program. His influence created a ripple effect of generosity. This is what Chairman Hwang Young-ki meant when he said Jimin became a catalyst for more corporate sponsorship and a role model for a virtuous cycle of sharing. Green Umbrella recognized his incredible contribution by presenting him with a special plaque of appreciation from Choi Bol-em, the national chairman of Green Umbrella, in 2025. Now let's talk about where Jimin learned this beautiful generosity, his father. In 2022, Jimin's father joined the Green Noble Club by contributing to Child Fund Korea's iLeader Scholarship Program. This program, which has been running since 2009, nurtures talented children from disadvantaged backgrounds to become future leaders. Over 8,400 young people have benefited from this program. But here's what's so touching about Jimin's father's philanthropy: it's not just about big, impersonal donations. It's deeply personal. According to reports, Jimin's father has been a consistent supporter since 2021. He provides monthly living expenses to children who were separated from their primary caregivers due to family circumstances. He sponsors high school students who almost gave up on their dreams due to financial difficulties caused by COVID-19, and he continues supporting them even after they get accepted to university. One story that absolutely broke my heart in the best way: Jimin's father personally paid 15 million won, about $11,000, for dental treatment for a single father who couldn't eat properly because he couldn't afford to fix his teeth. This is the kind of specific, life-changing help that often goes unnoticed. But it shows that the Park family doesn't just write checks, they truly care about individual human beings and their suffering. In 2024, Green Umbrella honored Jimin's father with a plaque of appreciation from Chairman Hwang Young-ki, recognizing his years of dedicated support. And now, the final piece of this beautiful story: Jimin's younger brother, Park Ji-hyun. In May 2025, just after completing his mandatory military service, Ji-hyun joined the Green Noble Club, making the Park family the first ever father and sons trio in the club's history. Think about what this means, Army. Ji-hyun is a young man in his 20s. He just finished military service. He could be focusing on his career, enjoying his youth, spending money on himself. But instead, he chose to donate at least 100 million won to help children in need. This is a young person who grew up watching his brother and father give back to society, and he internalized those values so deeply that the first thing he did after military service was continue this family legacy of generosity. On September 26, 2025, Green Umbrella officially announced this historic achievement. The organization emphasized that this wasn't just about the money, though of course, the financial impact is enormous. It's about the symbolism. It's about intergenerational giving. It's about teaching by example. It's about a culture of compassion that flows from parents to children. As Chairman Hwang Young-ki beautifully stated, the positive influence of Jimin's father and sons trio goes beyond simple support and has symbolic meaning of passing on the tradition of sharing between generations and spreading fan culture. Now Army, the Green Noble Club is just one part of Jimin's philanthropic work. Let me quickly share some other ways he's been quietly changing lives. Since 2019, Jimin has donated 30 million won every single year in scholarships to his alma mater, Busan High School of Arts. In 2020, he replaced 1,200 desks and chairs for students. He provides support for juniors struggling with entrance exam preparation and offers them performance opportunities. His generosity extends nationwide. He's donated 100 million won each to educational offices in Jeonnam, Gangwon, Cheongbuk, Gyeongnam, and Jeonbuk provinces. That's 600 million won just for education across Korea. He purchases over 30 million won worth of food supplies every year to support single-parent families and elderly people living alone in his region. In 2021, he donated 100 million won to Rotary International Club. In 2023, he provided 100 million won for emergency relief for children affected by the devastating earthquakes in Turkey and Syria. During his own military service, he donated 100 million won for scholarships, living expenses, and medical expenses for army soldiers and their families. He also donated 100 million won to support firefighters responding to wildfires in Gyeongbuk. Most recently, he donated 30 million won to improve the living environment of low-income seniors. Army, do you see the pattern? Jimin helps everyone. Children, students, elderly, soldiers, firefighters, families, international disaster victims. His compassion knows no boundaries. So why am I sharing this story with so much emotion? Because in a world full of negativity, scandals, and selfishness, the Park family is showing us what really matters. They're showing us that wealth and fame are responsibilities, not just privileges. That when you have resources, you have the power to change lives. They're showing us that kindness is taught at home. That values pass from generation to generation when parents lead by example. Recently, Jimin was named in the Giver's 50 list by South Korea's Ilbo newspaper, recognizing his decade-long record of consistent donations starting from 2014 when he was just 19 years old. Fans noted something beautiful about Jimin's giving. He does it quietly. He doesn't brag. He doesn't seek publicity. In fact, we probably wouldn't even know about many of his donations if organizations didn't announce them. This is what genuine goodness looks like. Not performative charity for cameras, but consistent, quiet, meaningful action that changes real lives. ARMY worldwide have been using hashtags like #DonationFairyJimin and #BeAGoodHuman because he truly inspires us to be better people. ARMY, at the end of the day, this is why we're so proud to stan BTS and especially Jimin. It's not just about the music, the performances, or the awards, though those are amazing. It's about the character. It's about the values. It's about being role models in the truest sense. The Park family, Jimin, his father, and his brother, have shown us that making a difference doesn't require perfection. It requires compassion, consistency, and genuine care for others. Chairman Hwang Young-ki said it best, Green Umbrella will continue to do its best to make a real difference in the lives of children through warm sharing. And that's exactly what the Park family has done and will continue to do. They're making a real difference. Not in abstract ways, but in tangible, life-changing ways. So let's celebrate this beautiful story. Let's be inspired by it. And let's remember, we might not all have millions to donate, but we can all contribute in our own ways. We can all choose kindness. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe, like, and share this video. Let's spread positivity and celebrate good humans doing good things. Drop a purple heart in the comments if Jimin and his family inspire you. And remember, be a good human. Be like Jimin. Borahi. Purple heart.